Hi, my name is Alea Leyland, and I am making this video to share my experience of the TED events with you. I was privileged to host a Pangea Day event in May, and it has to have been one of the high points of my life. I started Spiritual Cinema Circle Hawaii here on the Big Island of Hawaii in 2004. And I heard about TED events shortly thereafter, and I sort of aspired to be able to go to a TED event. Then I joined TED as an audience, as an online audience member, and I kept telling everyone about how wonderful TED was and how all of the movies were so wonderful and all of the speeches were so wonderful. And when I got the announcement that there was going to be a Pangea Day event, I was really excited because I had heard the speech that was the precursor of that event back when it first got posted on the internet, and I was really excited about it and thought, oh, I want to participate. But the truth is, I'm not a filmmaker. I understand the power of story, and I think that it's something that it can be used for such good in the world. But I'm not a filmmaker. I help filmmakers tell their story, and I help people create story. That's really what I do. So when Pangea Day was being announced on the internet, I was like, oh my gosh, I get to do this, I get to do this. I did not have a large team because I didn't. And so the team that I had was very small, and I was not able to convey my passion for story to the powers that be of that team. And so our attendance was not grand, it wasn't huge. We had around 40 people, 35 or 40 people that came to Pangea Day, and we had to vacate the premises shortly after the event ended on the internet. And what we really wanted to do was, what I wanted to do, was to show more Pangea movies because I think they're wonderful. In addition to the Pangea Day event, we also used the Joboti Taylor film or speech to emphasize the importance of the brain in manifesting and in setting our place in reality. I feel that her ability to tell a story is so magnificent, and I wanted to share that with the people that were in my seminar group. And so I've used the Joboti Taylor information video from TED for that. The other place that I've used a TED in a public venue has been, I would use TED videos at the beginning of movies. I started Spiritual Cinema Circle Hawaii, and when I did, I would show a movie that I felt was relevant and had a message or whatever, and almost always there was a TED speech that emphasized the message of the movie. And so quite often I would run a TED movie before, a TED speech before I showed a movie. I aspire to be able to bring TED to the Big Island of Hawaii. I think it would be one of the most magnificent things that this island has ever seen, and maybe that the Hawaiian Islands has ever seen. The thoughts, the ideas, the passion of the TED presenters is so wonderful, until having TED presented here on this island would be incredible. I don't think we have a venue big enough to do TED here. So maybe we'd have to do it in Honolulu. But it certainly would be wonderful. At any rate, I just wanted to share my experience of doing TED. I will have a couple of photographs attached to this video in order for you to see what that's like. And thank you so much for giving those of us out here in the field an opportunity to let you know what TED has done in our world. Thank you and aloha.